friend, you buddy. Girl, I know your no, I feel like a movie scene. Who I am, I'm thinking I'm Justin Timberlake. I tell like about all his bags going pin. I'm making these charts for the city. I'm really the hardest. I'm Auntie Baby. I'm on the Grammy. I broke, they crashing. I'm getting too hot, man, family. This thing called Big Lotto about rip it out the plastic. Give me some get lucky. Give me some get lucky. Give me some get lucky.
Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson alongside Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. On the sidelines, Allie LaForce. And it's the Pacers to start out. Doncic deciding where to go with it. Grant, looking at these two teams, my attention is drawn to the front court matchup.
Oh, yeah, this should be a battle on the baseline. Great to watch skilled bigs trade blows and show off what they can do down low.
Luka uses his body to create space and then finds the inside look.
And Gilgeous-Alexander missing. Pass to Doncic. Shot is up. The rebound by Jason Tatum. Smith with it, and it's Robinson picking him up.
Shaquille O'Neal doing his own version of rim testing. Pressure testing that rack. Man, what strength.
From downtown, Boston with a rebound. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to catch up with Tom Thibodeau. I asked him how they plan to deal with Luka Doncic, and he said, look, we all know what Luka can do. He'll get his points, but we can't let him take over. We have to maintain our focus on defense for every minute of all four quarters.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie.
Showing some nice touch from the perimeter. The defense has to respect Jordan's three-point shot, or he'll make him pay.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Clark, when you watch Luka Doncic play, how is he able to just control the games like he does?
He's a savant. That's all I can say. He's way ahead of himself. I mean, this guy's been a pro since he was 13 or 14 years old. There's nobody else in the NBA that's been a pro that long, I don't think. So, unique in that regard. Great size, uncanny, underrated strength. And then his vision, his pace, all of that what allows him to really not ever be sped up or out of control.
Here's Smith. No good with a layup.
Boy, that's a look he has to finish, and he knows it. Lone opportunity.
Jordan goes in, and he can't jam it through.
Trying to show off for the fans and give them their money's worth, just couldn't finish.
Out of bounds, it'll be Indiana's ball.
Boy, that looked like a failure to communicate. You hate unforced errors.
Doncic outside. And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played.
Tell you what, guys, that's not an easy finish, but somehow Doncic makes it look rather effortless.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. The free throw off from Doncic. The three, Smith. It's hauled in by Robinson. Now Jordan. Indiana shooting their second and third free throws tonight.
And, you know, whenever they get into a stretch where it looked like maybe they would turn it around at the line, they would immediately take a step back.
And both free throws good for Jordan. One thing you can say about Boston, Grant, They know how to put a team together.
Yeah, the Celtics' consistency of winning is just impressive, both now and throughout their entire history. They are really the gold standard in this league, and it's mostly because of great draft picks and great trades.
Get down.
Celtics trail by 4. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And the layup is good off the glass. Gilgeous-Alexander's got a second bucket on the night. Doncic outside. Pass to Jordan. And Doncic hammers it home.
Luka with so many physical gifts, taking flight right there.
Tatum can't hit.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Deflected.
First personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Left side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Bryant.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Now here's O'Neal. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Boy, an immovable, unstoppable force around the rim. You don't want to be on the receiving end of a Shaq attack.
Here's Ware. Here's Pierce. Clock at 6. Uses the glass on the layup here.
Getting enough.
It was good, bro.
Shots in close to play inside out.
Shit.
Celtics trail by 4.
Dang, this nigga Tom. I said he was playing very good shit. Fuck it. Let this nigga Tom.
On defense, the visiting team. Good work there as it goes. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6.
And the D can't allow Gilgeous-Alexander to get this positioning, because once he does, he makes you pay.
And something that makes SGA so dangerous on offense, his elite drive and kickability.
Now you have to load towards him when he comes off a high pick. He just draws so much attention and can find another cutter or spot-up shooter. He has so much gravity to his game.
Now here's Smith. No points yet. Gilgeous-Alexander's good.
That's 4 connections and 5 tries now for him in what's been a great first quarter.
They set a pick. Driving in. It's Walker on the wing. Another 3 for Indiana.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Pass to O'Neal. Down low. Here's Bryant. The kick to Tatum. Back to O'Neal. He's got a piece of it. Here's Iverson to the paint. Booker surveying the floor. This one for 3. Another 3 for Indiana.
And this is big for Booker's confidence. With this three-point ball falling, he's so tough to stop.
And the shot goes.
He's a potent mix of effort and ability. Hard to shut down a player of his caliber.
Booker fires from way outside.
Oh, my God.
A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through 1. Indiana ahead, leading by 7. Quarter.
The visiting team, 24.
If If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. And guys, what's your take on Indiana so far?
Well, it's simple. I mean, they started off strong, and they've been hot from beyond the arc since the get-go.
Well, the player and ball movement has been excellent. Finding space, operating in space, and when they've gotten open shots, they've knocked them down.
Pass to Cammy. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Look at the power on that.
He has to be one of the top dunkers in the game today.
Absolutely salivates when he attacks the rim.
Celtics trail by 5. On the wing, Tatum. The three is up. Walker pulls down the board. Outside Booker. On the take, Booker. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Clark, a lot of NBA pundits like to issue bold preseason predictions. I don't think you fall into that camp.
Yeah, I'm a little more measured in that regard, B.A. I like to base my predictions on stuff that's real, not stuff that might be real. But I understand the need to try to speculate and anticipate. But there's so much that's unforeseen and unpredictable that it really is difficult to make guarantees or predictions with any basis in fact until some games have been played.
And here's Booker. 7 points in the game. Just 5 to shoot. Nice jump shot from the top of the key. Booker's got 9.
Not exactly what coach wanted coming up the floor, but he'll take it.
You know, Grant, in interviews, Jason Tatum often seems understated and soft-spoken, but that's just him, isn't it?
That's true, B.A. Tatum has a quiet confidence about him. He doesn't feel the need to be loud or act out. He lets his work on the court do all the talking for him.
A young man who has an appetite for greatness, always pushing himself, is Jason Tatum.
Booker for 3. McDaniels with the rebound.
Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those 2 in the first quarter.
That one drops 4. He's got 7.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Outside Booker. Shoots over Bryant. Booker can't get it to go. Celtics trail by 3. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
And both free throws good for Bryant.
He's making the most of every trip to the line, providing for his team.
Doncic outside. Pass to Klingon. The shot that time, not on target. Nice D from Tatum. And the Celtics in possession here. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. Out of bounds, it'll be Indiana's ball.
Coming onto the floor for the OA team, number 42.
It's a close game here in Boston. And following this one, they'll take on the Timberwolves in Minnesota. And that'll be their only game on the road before heading back home. The Celtics making a switch here.
Yeah, but somebody had something. Fuck that. We going back that.
Now into the lineup for the Celtics, number 20, DJ Smith.
Here in quarter 2, we played a little over 2.5 minutes now. 3 on 3. Here's Tatum. And Tatum finishing the fast break.
Yeah, I tell you what, Tatum really good at getting out in transition and taking advantage of what the defense gives you.
To the inside. Here's Olajuwon.
Hakeem, come on, bro.
And that one is stuffed right through.
And when the game is this close, you have to go all out.
He certainly understands his role, huh? When the shot goes up, just crashes the offensive glass.
You know, that time I thought he did it with authority. Tremendous putback at a time when they really need it.
Inside. Uses the glass to
Yeah,
finish
push
the
that nail
layup.
out there.
Oh, another lead change. 6 total in the first half.
And this is the battle we were hoping to see.
Let's get defense.
Smith no good. And there's the call on Amin Thompson.
Yeah.
That's his first foul of the game.
Third team foul. Now into the lineup for the Celtics. Number 44, Shaquille O'Neal.
Nice move. Ooh, Thompson with the block.
On the hunt to make a big defensive impact. Thompson denying that shot.
And here they come. Here's Jordan. The second effort. Outside Robinson. And it's out of bounds to Indiana.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. They trail by 1.
Yeah, put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Wide open look. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls. He has 6. It's been neck and neck this entire first half.
Yeah, 8 lead changes so far. These clubs are looking evenly matched. Throws it down emphatically.
He's got serious hops, right? You add that to his ability to penetrate, that's 2 easy points.
A lot of bounceability there, guys. I mean, well above the rim. That's what makes him dangerous.
6 to shoot. Back to Robinson. The 3 is up. And he gets it back. It's tipped.
Oh,
How about the powerful denial that time from O'Neal? Get it out of here.
And we'll have a timeout here called by Rick Carlisle. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Teams will make substitutions. Clock at 4. Here's Iverson. And
let's
it's
go,
good.
AI.
Off the back rim and in. And the Pacers lead by 1. Oh, man, this has been an absolute battle in the first half.
Each team trying to establish itself. The lead just keeps going back and forth.
27 seconds left in the second quarter. From the corner. And it's Camby missing.
He has to make that one. I mean, you have to make the defense pay when they slough off of you like that.
Has to wear.
big fucking cut.
Misses from short range.
Boy, that defense smothered him in there. Love the intensity.
And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Indiana ahead, leading by a point. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one.
Excuse me.
Boston trailing. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Brian, last season Jason Tatum surpassed 10,000 career points. He said, it sounds crazy. I always think about when I was a kid growing up with my mom and saying I wanted to be in the NBA. I may have thought I would be one of the best players, but to actually do it is a surreal feeling. Brian, he's being honest.
Yeah, dreams do come true, Allie. Thank you. And it's amazing. Neither team has been able to hold the lead for any length of time.
Yeah, these guys are leaving it all on the floor tonight. You're leaving him all alone? Good luck. He's going to drill that every time.
Has to wear.
Wish y'all niggas would stop running right next to each other.
Here's Iverson. Here's Ware.
No, bro. I hate this.
Smith right side.
No.
And it's Tatum missing. Here's Pierce. That three's off the mark. The Celtics with the lead. Here's Smith. Not going to go that time. Walker with some nice D.
Just hasn't found much consistency from the floor, but his teammates have picked up the slack.
Pass to Ware. Here's Iverson from outside the arc. Yes, great play by Walker to set it up. Iverson's got 5 points now this quarter.
Could have been much
How
better.
do you let the nigga get that
Can't
pass?
give this guy any room to operate.
Running the show, Gilgeous-Alexander is talented as a passer.
Pass to Ware from deep. The rebound, Celtics.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
And he'll take his third and fourth free throws of the night.
Personal foul. First team foul.
The first free throw is good.
Kobe Bryant.
It's both from the stripe. And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. And there's the screen. And it's Doncic missing. Boston leading by 3. And here we go. The Celtics on the run.
That's crazy.
On the break. Robinson with it. Now Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Here's Klingon. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Fuck shit.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
Here's Doncic. Doncic throwing his weight around.
It's been a dominant night for him, staying productive throughout.
Here's Bryant. Pass to O'Neal. It's the
Fuck out of here, Shaquille.
Back to Bryant. And then Bryant
That's
with the dunk.
bullshit.
Hey, he's not known for his passing, but that time Shaquille O'Neal makes the right play with a nice feed to set up a teammate.
From the high post. And it's Doncic missing. And you watch Donovan Klingon. He really benefited from that extra year in college, Grant.
Yeah, the development cycle can be a little longer for centers, B.A. He cleaned up a lot offensively, but took his strength and conditioning to another level. He's just an aggressive finisher there inside.
Hey, when you got bounce like that, you feel like you can take on anybody.
Fellas, that's exactly why they look to get him the ball around the rim. I mean, it's either a dunk or free throws every time.
Second chance shot. Uneasy 2 on the layup. Give him 8.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. This is why you want ball movement and player movement.
And that's made it hard for the defense to key in on any one individual.
Oh, and makes it with the kiss. And the Celtics lead by 3.
That was an electrifying drive by Thompson. That's how you get in there. Go fast and go hard.
Bro, what?
They get it back. Fires from deep. And the three-pointer goes.
They're really fighting a losing battle on the glass.
Guys, it is not that complicated. When a shot goes up, hit and go get. That means hit your man and then go get the ball.
Boston shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
Yeah, as a group, really a dismal year for them from the line last season, guys.
Both free throws good from Thompson.
Hey, when you look at Thompson, his physical attributes jump out at you right away. I mean, he is a freak athlete with tremendous upside.
And that one is hammered home.
So courageous, taking it right to the defender.
Boy, this dude knows how to finish in traffic. Wow.
Well, I tell you what, don't tell him. I mean, I want to see it again.
Here's our test. And he dunks it down.
It's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
Outside Robinson. Three-pointer. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Robinson's gotten himself on the board with a three there. Here in the second half, this game's still nip and tuck.
Just an insane amount of lead changes. The fans are getting their money's worth.
The ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
Jordan with it. 5 points in the game. On the take. And they're pushing it up. Here's Thompson. Doncic grabs the miss. And there's the call.
You actually play defense and not computer defense.
That'll be a
Good
second
stops.
foul of the game.
First team foul. Substitutions for the Celtics.
Indiana on offense. They'll take on the Cavaliers at Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse after this one. That'll be the second of 2 games on the road. Pass to Olajuwon.
Tremendous effort. Defends the shot and gets in perfect position for the rebound.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
It's a good sight to see Thompson being aggressive, taking it to the defense and getting the foul as a result.
And he knocks down the first one.
And, man, looking good from the line so far this half.
100% since halftime. Come on now. I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon with that kind of marksmanship.
Pass to Ware.
It's like crazy.
3 seconds left. Can't
What?
get the layup. And at the close of the third quarter, still a close game. Both teams putting up points in a hurry. Boston out in front. They're up by 3. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. Indiana trails by 3. Walker sets a screen into the lane. Here's Iverson. Gilgeous-Alexander with a steal. Now the Celtics on the move. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Now Booker. The kick out to Walker. Let's go with a 3. And Camby pulls it down.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Thompson.
Oh, come on,
Chalk
bro.
up 2 there. And the Celtics lead by 7.
And they've really managed to dominate inside.
The play in the paint has gone almost entirely all their way.
The 3. And it's Ware missing.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Takes the 3. He buries it from 3. And now a 10-point Celtic lead.
You know, pretty much anybody can hit that shot when they're that wide open. I mean, terrible defense.
And here comes the break. And here's Bryant outside. Here's Thompson. The rebound by Devin Booker. Indiana trails by 10. Will it go? And it goes straight through with a swish.
Shooting while in rhythm. This is Booker's game. He's out here to score.
Pass to Bryant. Thompson with a screen. Bryant, no good. Indiana on offense. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Here's Ware. Knocked loose. And so ball out of bounds. Thompson touched it last.
Substitution on the court.
From deep, Jordan. Offensive board. It's good on the putback.
Cutting into this lead. They're well within striking distance.
Boy, time to tighten it up on defense. A stop here would be huge.
And here's Bryant outside. That one falls. 8 of 10 and scoring with confidence.
And when it comes to the three, they've been really dialed in here in the second half.
Yeah, you got that right. I mean, you got it real right. They are lighting it up from beyond the arc this half. Well, I love watching him carve his way inside and capitalize.
Bro, fuck all this.
Thompson, no good. Indiana trails by 7. Pass to Robinson. Just about 3 minutes through the fourth and final quarter here. Here's Clingan. Boom! He jams it straight down.
I'll tell you, he is so tough to keep down once he gets near that rim.
Yeah, he can get up even a few notches higher.
Well, and that's exactly how the game is played in the paint inside, guys. I mean, if you can play over the top, I think you've got a big advantage.
On the wing, Thompson.
Shoot.
Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Boy, I'm not sure how the league adjusts to Shaquille O'Neal. This guy is so big, so strong, so forceful. Wow.
That's off as well, so he misses both. Indiana on offense to tie it up. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Makes it, and the next one could tie it up. That one drops.
Still, dude, like going to 10-0 right in the fourth quarter.
Comes into focus in tight games. As usual, he's up to the task.
And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point.
For Boston Zone, Celtics.
Sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Tom Thibodeau coaching his team during that last break. The coach was blunt with his assessment. He said to throw out everything that happened until now. It is a brand new game, and it's only a few minutes. Leave it out on the floor. Back to you guys.
And Allie, thank you for that.
Oh, obviously Gilgeous-Alexander has the will to win. What a relentless effort.
Holy bullshit.
Throw it down. The breakaway jam.
Bullshit.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
You know, those kinds of plays can be difference makers, game changers, momentum shifters, especially in a close contest where 1 or 2 possessions can impact the outcome.
Bro, oh my fucking God.
Six on the shot clock.
For the defense refusing to give up anything easy. Love seeing that kind of intensity.
Out of bounds, it'll be Indiana's ball.
Huge turnover there, and at a bad time, too. You have to value every possession.
A minute 29 left in the final quarter. Shot on the wing. Bullseye!
Oh, in pressure moments, he's a guy you trust to make big shots.
And so it's Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He brings it up for Boston. 2-point game. And he makes no mistake. Slam.
One of the reasons he was the first overall pick in the draft. A big fella coming up big at a big moment.
Pass to Clingan. Here's Booker. Driving to the basket. O'Neal pulls it in. Here's Smith. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
He put some rage into that one, B.A.
You're telling me.
Treated the rim like it stole something from him.
just inside.
And I missed a fucking putback.
And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Third team foul. Coming onto the floor from the Celtics. Number 8, Bryant.
Here's Tatum. Tipped.
It all comes down to this possession. They must get points.
It really does come down to this. I mean, come up empty, and it's over.
Austin on offense. 6-point lead. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
Looking to get it going. The shot comes out. So we see Boston get the win here. This one was a fun one to watch.
Weak shit. Oh, this nigga dead was Rum Rum Kobe.
Eat good, I got indigestion. Best in my hood, no aspirin. Can't get rid of my pain with aspirin. Dave just came in at Aston, I'm making that Maybach music. They're trying to insult my intelligence, sometimes I may act stupid. I never went uni, I've been on a campus. The students, if bro let the drumstick beat, then something gon' leak, we ain't playing exclusives.
Take a look at these diamonds, wrong as a life for squinting, can't just stare. We're babe through thick and thin, she already fixed on. Brown and bad, could've changed my mind, I was halfway there. 100 meters, I just put 9 gal in a sprinter.
100, it won't fit in one SUV, no. SOS. Somebody rescue me, I got too many, I got, they could last me the next 2 weeks. Alright, let's send the address through, please.
Fire for a wife, can't rock with that, I ain't wearing a vest. Man, have to send her therapy, she got it a lot on her chest. I'm in Jamaica, Orica best. Hit a lick when cash converters, that don't work, it's chest. I'm doing more and talking less. I love chilling with broke man, book one flight and they're all impressed. I'm in the G63, the car hugged me like a friend through twists and turns, man, living for dying for. Don't know which one's worse. I'm bags in his and hers. What's hers is hers, what's mine is too. Heard that girl was a. It can't be true if she dated you. AP baby blue, papers pink. I probably hate me too. You ever spent 6 figures and stared at Bay like, look what you made me do.
Somebody said, what do you mean by what do you mean on smooth? Like a bounty. Okay. To have them arrested? Harmed. Perfect. And who were they referring to in that portion of the call? They were saying that they had heard that Dominique Jones had tickets on people's heads. Dominique Jones had wanted to have people on. Correct. All right, moving on. Oh, what's...
You want Virgil in the game, yo? I don't think I played Virgil. Let me see, he might be playing Tommy though. Oh, Bird got off. Let's take Marcus on. Okay, let me break my herb down. No bucks, so we be down the run. Chief.
Welcome. Welcome everybody to another
Too late now, Tony.
presentation of the NBA live on 2K Sports.
Tony just sent me an invite. Y'all can
Hall
run.
of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill. I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce on the
I said
sideline.
Tony just sent me an invite, so I said y'all can run. Yeah, Bucks coming in.
It'll be the Knicks off the tip. Antetokounmpo with it. Now Doncic defending. Antetokounmpo can't connect. Indiana on offense. Well, Grant, they say early in Giannis's career, he had to work not just on his game, but his attitude.
And that's true, B.A. It wasn't a bad attitude. He just lacked an edge. The ruthless mindset that all great players have. But, man, once he got that edge, he never lost it.
And New York has possession. After the basket by Indiana on the other end. And the basket by Castle.
Yeah, a gifted passer. Antetokounmpo has won multiple MVPs for his all-around game.
Right side, Robinson. Doncic up top.
Hey, yo,
three.
Luka.
And it's New York with a rebound. And just about a minute into this first quarter. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Rick Carlisle and I got a chance to talk for a bit. We discussed the challenges a player like Giannis Antetokounmpo presents for his defense, and coach responded saying he's a handful for sure. I told our guys to make sure we seal up any lanes to the basket and just try to make him beat us with his jumper. It won't be easy, but coach feels like they'll be able to make it a little more difficult for Giannis. Guys?
Thanks for that, Allie. Jordan misses. Richardson for three. And the Knicks, another three.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
They set the pick. And he lobs it up. And that one is hammered home.
And in traffic, he uses the reverse to keep the shot blocker at bay.
What an incredible move. Not everyone has that kind of skill. And it's
Jeez,
Rick Carlisle calling timeout here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
Excuse me. 20 seconds. Oh, fuck.
Antetokounmpo looking it over. Fires the three. Indiana with a rebound.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Here's Jordan. Over Kessel. Ooh, pops the J after a cagey pass fake.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Pass to Jordan. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Fires at the elbow. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board. New York leading 5-4. Down low. Here's Wembanyama. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in.
This can be a simple game. Get the ball to Wemby. Let him score.
Here's Jordan.
I'm
Called in by
everything.
Hill. Fast break. New York. Dives for it.
Get the ball,
Pass
bro.
to Wembanyama. And he
You should
drops in the
cheat.
layup off the glass. Wembanyama's gotten his second bucket.
And that's just Giannis making the right play, feeding the open man.
I think down right
And we'll
down
have a
through the ball,
timeout
holding
here
my man.
called by Rick Carlisle. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page.
This shit is ugly. This shit is ugly.
Indiana trails by 8. Tries it from the top of the key. It's rebounded by New York.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
They're beginning to take control now, and this could be a crucial point in the game.
Well, working hard, building out a small lead, but you can't afford any kind of letdown here.
Jordan misses.
Missing everything, bro.
And here's Antetokounmpo. He'll bring it up for New York. Oh, it's
Just
stolen
hit
by
my
Jordan. Uses the glass on the layup. Jordan's got 6.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
To the middle. Pass to Richardson. 5 to shoot. Takes it inside. And he can't jam it through.
If you try something like that, you better be sure to complete it.
And the foul called on Victor Wembanyama. That's his first foul of the game. So both teams changing it up here. And Greg Popovich has called timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
got a whole bunch of shooters over here. Regardless. Yeah. Nah, I was saying, look, you can play Tony for at least something, right? I mean, months ago.
A minute 42 left to play in the first quarter. Iverson.
Thank you.
He drops it from range.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
And it's rejected. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Knicks will retain possession. Washington a screen. For three, Allen. The rebound by Ware.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, Anthony Davis is letting it fly. He said, the way that teams are playing me, I've been getting back to the mid-range. It's an easier shot instead of fighting the double team. So that's all it is, continuing to trust it and shoot it. Brian, you've seen that jumper. Be a real weapon for him.
Yeah, that's a good call, Allie. Thanks. Here's Pierce. Uneasy, too, on the layup. New York leading by 3. Here's Carrington. Yet to see a basket.
He didn't have his feet planted.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
There's 39 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Outside Davis. Puts it up from 17. And he can't bank that one in.
Well, the defense flat out awful right there, and he couldn't punish them for their mistake.
That ties it up. Pierce has got 5.
Outstanding pass on time and on target.
Here's Carrington. Another miss. Boy, they're in a funk right now. Booker for 3. Another 3 for Indiana.
Devin Booker will flat put it to you on the three-point line. Don't give him any open shots.
Here's Carrington. Oh, and the buzzer beater is good.
Makes his selection just in time. Well done.
Well, finishing quarter strong. Every coach preaches it. Nice work.
So you got Bud Carrington, Dale Ellis, and Ray Allen. 1, 2, and 3. All these numbers.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. And guys, what's your take on Indiana so far?
They're getting a big contribution from the bench already.
As a coach, I think you get a certain feel for what your team needs, and credit this guy for not waiting around. He went ahead and made the adjustment.
Come on, man. I mean, there was no chance Wemby was going to ever let that reach the rim.
Antetokounmpo can't connect.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
The kick out to Walker. Pass to Pierce. Looking at lineups around the league, Grant. Seems like they're becoming more positionless than ever before.
Yeah, you're spot on, BA. To the point where some people feel all-star voting shouldn't be by position anymore. It should be by merit.
On the wing, Richardson. Misses the 3.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Quarter number 2 with just over a minute of play. New York trailing. Here's Hill. And fouled as he went up to dunk. Good aggressive move. He'll shoot a pair.
Yeah, a strong move to the rack draws that foul.
New York shooting their first free throws here for the night. And the first one at the line is good. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
Pulls up, high post. And the shot's off. 1 for 2 in this one. And so it's Wembanyama with it. He brings it up for the Knicks. Next up, they'll face the Hawks in Atlanta. That'll be the back end of a 3-game road trip. And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
I mean, the size and athleticism of Giannis, arguably without precedent, an incredibly prolific finisher.
Here's Iverson. Outside Booker. Over Castle. Not enough on that one as it misses. New York leading by 3. Wembanyama screen. Pass to Antetokounmpo. To the paint. Right side Hill. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in.
Just a selfless play by Giannis. He knows all eyes are on him, so he dishes to a ready shooter.
Booker can't get it to go. And the Knicks with possession. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Richardson with it. And Walker picks him up defensively. Outside Wembanyama. No good with the triple. Indiana trails by 5. And the jam by Walker.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Pass to Castle. Left side, Wembanyama. Again, the Knicks. Good for 2 more.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assists.
Outside Booker. Oh, and he nails it from the high post. Booker's got his second bucket on the night.
Booker making it look easy in the mid-range.
You know, Grant, you talk to scouts about Stephon Castle. They just feel like this guy's a winner.
Well, certainly we saw that at Connecticut. Now, as a freshman, he was a key piece in their title run. He actually turned up his game in the tournament, and that's rare for any freshman.
Here's Booker, following the bucket by the Knicks. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama. And they get it back. Tries again. And that one drops. Iverson's got 5 points.
I'm not sure what he was thinking exactly, but he finds a way to convert.
Pass to Castle. Outside, Hill. Outside Richardson. Shot clock at 6. Add that to his line. Now 3 for 6.
And they keep on figuring out ways to force the rock inside and convert.
Walker sets a screen. Here's Iverson. Outside Walker. Launches it. And it's Richardson with the rebound. And here they come. Antetokounmpo can't connect. Indiana trails by 5. Pass to Ware. Back to Walker. Booker surveying the D. Over Castle. It's hauled in by Wembanyama.
Yeah, he's really scrambling to keep them in this game. Gotta respect that hustle.
Outside Richardson. It's picked off.
Thank you, Paul.
Here's Walker. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama. Fast break, New York.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. Iverson banked it in off the glass. Iverson's got 4 points this quarter.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the 3 ball.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And here's Richardson. 9 points in the game. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
I'm always worried about Victor's head hitting the rim.
Right side Booker. Pass to Iverson. From the arc. Pierce can't get to it. And so it's New York closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Pacers. They trail by 7. Following this one, they get to host the Bulls. That'll be the second of a 2-game stretch at home. Here's Robinson. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board.
That's a shot he makes with regularity, but that time the defense up to the challenge.
Castle misses. Indiana on offense. Lets a floater go. And the whistle on the shot. Got some contact there. Misses the shot, but he'll shoot 2.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
And so he makes both from the line. Knicks leading by 5. Here's Carrington. Pass to Drummond. And Drummond with the jam.
Boy, power play by Andre Drummond. He has made a career out of stress testing the rims.
Now here's Doncic. Still no points. Here's Jordan. McCollum defends. 5 on the clock. For 3, Robinson sends it home from three-point land.
That right there, that's the kind of look this system is designed to create.
Allen outside. The 3. Doncic pulls down the board.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Doris, you talk about a guy who forces you to play at his pace. That's Luka Doncic.
Oh, my goodness, B.A., there's no question. He's got tremendous patience. He's in complete command of the tempo of the game. But maybe my favorite aspect is how he manipulates the game to get defenders off balance.
Shots blocked.
All right, time now to pick it up. You're 1 for 4, and you certainly don't want to give your opponent momentum.
The Knicks with the lead. To the left side wing. Here's Carrington. Allen outside. Three-pointer. Sinks the tray.
Okay.
Allen's got his first 3 points of the game. Trying to get something going here in the half court.
Yeah, that's where they've been struggling to execute.
Here's Doncic. Tips it up.
Well, nice job crashing the glass. You'd love to see that kind of effort.
Here's Carrington. Allen on the wing. Shot from the top of the key. Outside for Davis. Second shot opportunity. Indiana with a rebound.
That's going up against a defense that knows your tendencies.
Here's Robinson. Great D that time from Allen. New York leading by 5. Launches a 3. The shot won't fall.
It's been an ugly quarter for him. Trying to shoot his way out of it. Might be time to work on the playmaking skills.
Out to the right wing. Outside Robinson. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Robinson's got 5 now.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Pass to Carrington. Releases. New York again can't hit. Indiana trails by 3. And he lobs it up top. Stolen by Davis. Allen outside. Lets it go from deep. Fires in the triple. Allen's gotten his second bucket of the game.
He's the last guy you want to leave alone on the perimeter.
And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
To the inside. Here's Davis. Blocked! And they're on the run. Doncic down the lane. And they pick up 2.
The best way to get a clean look is with those quick hitters on the break.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
Here's Carrington. Out to McCollum. Allen outside. Oh, somehow misses the one-handed flush. And they've been producing at a high level.
No question. They're in a nice rhythm offensively.
And here's Davis. He'll bring it up for New York. 24 seconds left in the third. Allen outside. Here he goes. And he banks in the layup. Allen's got 8 points here in the quarter.
You know, you have to like that he's still getting quality touches and delivering now after getting blanked in the first half.
Pass to Jordan. It could go. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. New York out in front, leading by 3. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Knicks leading by 3. Washington a screen. Pass to Castle. Allen on the wing. Now here's Davis. Ooh, Davis with the athleticism.
Yeah, this is how powerful Davis is. Awesome at capitalizing with the dunk.
Up top, Booker. Right wing. Here's Pierce. Over Allen. Pierce can't get to it. Allen, left side. Davis, a screen. Allen outside.
Indiana foul. Allen Iverson. Second personal foul. First team foul.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Outside Davis. Just 5 to shoot. And finished off by Davis.
And they're putting together another quality possession. They're taking control of this game.
You know, even more possessions like that one, they can put the finishing touches on this game. They just have to have effective trips like that one.
And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his first foul of the game. New York leading by 7. And a little over a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. With the drive.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Indiana on offense. Looking to get on the board here in the fourth still. Here's Iverson. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Well, the problem is they haven't gotten production from any other spot. But right now, this guy is cooking.
Pass to Castle. Here's Davis. Allen outside. Off target with the 3.
Well, this has not been his finest hour, but give your teammates some credit for doing the job of stepping in.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
There's an activity level and a skill level that makes Devin Booker problematic on the offensive end. He dares defenders to get physical with him.
Both free throws good from Booker. The Knicks with the lead. Screen by Antetokounmpo. Richardson goes in, shoots over Booker, and the Knicks getting another bucket right there.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Next foul call. Richardson. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Doncic outside.
And with an out-of-this-world wingspan, Giannis can simply lock up just about anyone on the defensive end.
And it's Richardson penetrating.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
Well, you love that he wants to wear out the defense. What a catalyst for his team. Incredible.
From deep, here's Doncic.
And they've just built this lead by attacking the boards.
Inside. Pass to Castle. Outside Wembanyama. And here is Hill. Here's Doncic. Oh, the explosiveness from Luka.
Well, Doncic's terrific floor vision in the open floor. He also understands how to be the guy to finish.
He got a piece of it. Out of bounds. It'll be Indiana's ball. Indiana making a switch here. Indiana trails by 7. Drives to the hoop. And they're going to count that bucket. And they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
This is a player who understands when the game is hanging in the balance. He knows it's winning time.
Now here's Richardson. Wembanyama screen. 1:58 left into the fourth quarter of this one. Oh, Wembanyama reaches up and throws it down.
He throws it down with 2 hands. You know he won't mess that up.
Not this guy. He is a big-time finisher. Pass to Jordan. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Boy, when it's this close, you try not to give up these kinds of buckets. Boy, you got to do better defensively.
Ooh, putting on a show for the fans. Going up for the graceful reverse.
Oh, that had a little extra sauce on it, Grant. From deep, here's Doncic.
Simply put, a bad shot, guys. They all know they can get a better look than that.
Richardson for 3. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback. And the Knicks lead by 8.
Huge putback. This guy plays with so much energy.
I don't know anybody that goes after the boards harder. Lets it go from 11. That one a little long.
And he's easily led the way on the boards tonight.
He's competed for every missed shot. Feels like he's quicker to the basketball than anyone else out there.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. And it's blocked. Has to Ware. Doncic left side. Now here's Jordan. It's good.
Listen, we all know Luka Doncic can score, but equally impressive to me is his playmaking ability.
Richardson goes in. Oh, wow! And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
He's shaking the hoop. He's actually shaking the whole building.
Oh, what a slam. Look here, the fans going crazy right now. And so it's New York winning this one. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused.
Man, could have won that game.
She doing her dance. She counting up bands. She turn off the spot. She throwing the. She doing her dance. She showing her.
Come do it for me. I'm from TX. Shorty, she come from the BX. Ice in the flame and I need it. You might get a car and it's keyless. Topless, no V6. I'm out in New York, I'm at Sailors. You might get you more, be sailors. I'm cooking a wave afloat. They watching my moves remote. Ooh, we bought us some. That's a double and sell us the Knicks. Like the Pro Jam and Brussels on trip, man.
She turn off the spot. She throwing the. She doing her dance. She counting up bands. She turn off the spot. She throwing the. She doing her dance. She showing her.
I keep it player, why some choose to play it safe. Boy, check the resume, it's risky business in the AA. And I've been witness to this history ever since the 10th grade. We went from rock and brace to 10th phase. I twist my A-head to the side just for style. Or throw on the Gucci bucket with the fly, super fly. Wow, the Southern private known to shut it down. It ain't so country though, this ain't no Goma pile. I'm sorry. I keep cook the altar in order to satisfy my people in Georgia and cross the water. And across the border, the essays are getting smarter. They got flour for tortillas and lettuce for enchiladas. If you follow, wink, wink, no doubt we don't speak in a blink. Them folks can have you sleeping in the. I'm taking the tissue on the seat. It's the B-I-G-B-O-I-O-U-T. Now party people in the club, it's time to cut a rug and throw the juice up in the sky just for the shutter buzz. Then you empty, you can grab a club. Boy, stop, I'm just playing, let me dap you up. Why? It's after 12 club like a high B. A beehive cause not everybody buzzing around me. Could it be the way that the verses sounding came up on the ghetto boys and the underground king toys? I had a chrome calling pretty brown thing. Pink looked like Rubia when the sun was shining. Known to keep a bad chick, no slipping around me. And that figure on the face is clowning. Not to flex but to protect my neck like the Wu-Tang. Self-preservation is the rule when you do or getting something more sinister. You gotta be the making so the doctors they can't them or bring them back to life. Back to reality. Gon' get on some, leave it alone. Triple OG status, 8 towns very own. Now party people in the club, it's time to cut a rug and throw the juice up in the sky just for the shutter buzz. Then you empty, you can grab a club. Boy, stop, I'm just playing, let me dap you up. You're in my system.
Now this goes out to all my players in the back, sipping round corners in the lack, cut a rug, playing now, cut a rug. Throw your deuces in the sky, run the shutter buzz. This goes out to all the ladies in the back. What you want? You make me wanna go freeze, cut a rug, and throw your deuces in the sky, run the shutter buzz.
Now party people in the club, it's time to cut a rug and throw the juice up in the sky just for the shutter buzz. Then you empty, you can grab a club. Boy, stop, I'm just playing, let me dap you up. You're in my system.
Just left, but God is best foot forward, darling. Lord have mercy, how them flows stay so cold. Froze.
I'm that same old body with the steez. In a baked outfit, got a shark on the hood of my top and an ape on my tee. Been a minute since I linked with the bro, said link up soon, let's talk over tea. These days it's all about flex and talk, but bro, I'm trying to make this pee. I got a text from the bro in Cali telling me sit tight, gonna make me a beat. In a guy for the stylish babe on a stylish date, trying to make me a treat. She tryna talk about rovers, it's over, I'm tryna bag this dream. 2 sets, let me take this call, gotta ski real soon, tryna pattern this G. It's been OT nights, bit far from the den, tryna get big checks and the cash flow steep. A couple boys on the block, man, I've been lapping on locals and socials, man's looking all hot. Tell the youth just stay off the violence and make peace, don't worry about. I'm just keeping it real, man, you know my dough, trust me, big words to my pops. In the yard at the end with the broski, man, you know me, I'm taking. Don't talk like you know my thing when you're around my I send you to the shops. My bro just came uptown with the latest trends and a few odd cops. In a vintage whip, just gliding, stay sliding in a coupe drop top. Hey, baby girl, I got Tino Tetley. Wait, tell me why you never come check me. You tell me that I'm way too spendy. Wait, babes, I'm just too flexy. I got eyes on my chest, that's Fendi. Get to a high class. I'm still in a tech fleece. My bro got a coupe, that's a Bentley. Money come nice, get plenty. Got a foreign little baddie in the crew with the face caked up, but you know that's. Took a snap in the E-class coupe, now she tryna ask Cleese, picking up in the Benz. Come off that flex, man, I'm not tryna flirt, man, you know I'm just friendly. These times, man, I might with the lose on the way to a crib, so she know I step pricey. Her old man left like a weirdo, I'm hero, money ain't nothing like me. Can't force my flex at the function, do it nicely, be subtle, man, lightly. Got my game back in like 010, but man, YGs, I'm in love with the 90s. Don't show me no stripes, my bro, man, that's not like me, only step in the Nikes. You say my bro got a check, but I said allow it, man, just spend that wisely. Don't flex your checks on Snapchat or IG, don't do it on IG. Lie, bro, yeah, don't do it on IG.
Drill. Yeah, this is not a fire drill, the real thing. Yeah, you know that nighttime, daytime she don't see me, acting like a pocket holding 50. Pull it with a Mickey Mouse, this ain't Disney. Still identity, put a like Paul Wall, I might just put a grill in. Boy, go get your paw paws chili with the chili. You know me, pull a Pluto move, take white Scottie Pippen. Like it beef with from every bad in the city. Keep that doggy in a 360 deal, pulling gimme. What's that? Mind your business. Sports Center, Rodeo put a kill it. Before I ate, I need a closet like a clothing store. I need a cash register. I feel abused. Pulling on my belt, you need help with something, pump the gas or something. Order TK1s on that, put confetti on, catching slip. I gotta keep my so I won't go to alone. Not a fire drill, I got walked in, that's my twin Balenciaga on it. Talking about on the net, he tattled on me. Won't believe this hoodie 1500 without no logo on it. Boy, we been a little homie. I ain't never had before, a dog so broke, I'm praying for him. She up waiting for me, Dr. Trench is banking on me. When I hit the bank, they know me, I feel like they favorite. You better know that. Yeah, it's not a fire drill, this the real thing. Yeah. Like it's normal, but I seen her with her man play the chorus. Put him in a UIP, unimportant person. My jeans patch with zebra stripes, tigers and some horses. Barber, they say I'm adorable. Paid him for like Harlem, drive business while we serving. Better we get on him, he won't make it. Down, keep going, on some was poppin' current. Gucci online, say she want a fluffy pup. Me, I got a no Amazon, searching slush machine. She got on Bottega person feet, look like bamboo leaf. You know I'm a can't call me your majesty. She say I'm the man in her dreams. I'm her fantasy. You know he ain't find nothing. Boy, stop asking about it. You might catch little bro ballin'. He Bryce Max me. Thought she was gonna be my Valentine. Better look next year. Watch me. Only good and cooking. Watch Matilda. Watch me drive the form with my kneecap. Before they close it, fix my fingers. Goodness, he took my swag to Woodwork. I gotta keep that boy my only good luck. Look, go, I'm feeling like Snoop and Suge now. They act like it's Hoodlum, no way, no killer gut tech. Came up out the slums, but next house gon' have a butler. Know you heard little cousin and they swing it like nunchuck. Like Alvin the Chipmunk. Right now, on my ass, I ain't do sit-up. Say thanks to my guys, all y'all who wanna hit trend up. Tired of stealing stuff, tell them where you got it from. I need something for Father's Day, I need roses by the dozen. I am not in competition, I'll blow your budget. Kobe Bryant, you DeMar DeRozan, missing out a fire drill. I swear to God, I'm my grandma. This is not a fire drill.
I'm back going hard again, I'm shutting down my heart again. No one can get next to me, so they gotta put orders in. Try my best to act like I didn't care, but I can't hold it in. And I'm not in the losing, I go hard as I can go to win. I'm back going hard again, I'm shutting down my heart again. No one can get next to me, so they gotta put orders in. Try my best to act like I didn't care, but I can't hold it in. And I'm not in the losing, I go hard as I can go to win. You talking to again, you breaking the code again. I'm on the road again, we snucking this with them again. This new tricks, you can fold it in. I know they be hating, I still pose. They we on they block like we posted. Been with me on my road to rich. We didn't oversold the load again. Too many plays, been up for too many days. Boy, you a boy, you got ways. I get the I'ma pay, they gon' where you stay. It's gonna happen, it happen in every occasion. Somebody, I be telling my youngest to chill. Check the stats, I do numbers for real. And this ain't no cap, I get money for real. That little boy ain't run up no commas for real. Don't play with baby, I go million for million. I made it out, but yet I'm still in the field. 500 racks sitting in my ears. 10 carat diamonds spit in my earlobe. Superhero baby saving the ghetto. If I'm not the man, I'm the man in the middle. How about a coat, my hand on my... He just a fan and he mad, I don't feel him. I know they know that I ran with him. You know I still run with them guys. It's a waste of my time. I want somebody. I risk it out, put my on the line. I came from the back
Shit nasty, huh? Matter of fact, yo, I'm gonna put my shit on shit.
I'm back going hard again. I'm shutting down my heart again. No one can get next to me, so they gotta put orders in. Try my best to act like I didn't care, but I can't hold it in. And I'm not in the losing, I go hard as I can go to win. I'm back going hard again. I'm shutting down my heart again. No one can get next to me, so they gotta put orders in. Try my best to act like I didn't care, but I can't hold it in. And I'm not in the losing, I go hard as I can go to win. He tryna diss me, that ain't gon' get to me. I can't get my energy. He said that when I see him, then he'll see. No, they mad cause they can't take a seat with me. Got the best of the best in the with me. Hands down, can't nobody compete with me. How you feel like me young, I'm a cash cow. I got 10 million cash for my last album. I'm just waiting on brother on the Mac.
It's on point for me when I'm not. You make me feel good while I'm working these shots. Okay, let's do it. Rock with me, baby. Ain't no stopping, baby. Okay, let's do it. I'm his favorite. I'm his favorite lady.
I ain't really got time for you, but I always find a slot. Left the stool 4 a.m., now I want you in my spot. You always on point for me when I'm not. Anybody try to play with you, ain't ducking me. Rock with me, baby. Ain't no one stopping us, baby. Okay, let's do it. You my favorite lady. Okay, let's do it. My ex wanna, but I'm off that. Used to pay your rent, but I ain't giving it. It's time to move on and make it my chick, Both our exes broken, we getting rich,
Just got home with my little baby, it just hit 1 o'clock. Bad girl when I'm with you, when I just...
This nigga rain bullshit. You and Tony finish your game? Alright.
Boy. Crazy man on deck, crazy man thing. Sick now. To be frank, I've paid my dues. All I want is to win. Make nobody see me finish. Out here with my day ones. Diving into different locations. Don't worry about my occupation. Cause boys saying I need no application. I just want to party, so please don't kill my vibe. Please don't kill my vibe. I just want to party, so please don't kill my vibe. Please don't kill my vibe. As long as you're living, you must go through many things. There's nothing impossible. If you believe, surely you to work out for you. Always stick to the plan. Never stop fighting until you reach your destined place. Try to be yourself always. To be frank, I've paid my dues. All I want is to win. Make nobody see me finish. Out here with my day ones. Diving into different locations. Don't worry about my occupation. Cause boys saying I need no application. I just want to party. So please don't kill my vibe. Please don't kill my vibe. I just want to party. So please don't kill my vibe. Please don't kill my vibe. I just want to party. Go party. Go party. Go party. Go party. Go party. Go party. I just want to party. Go party. Go party. Go party. Go party. Go party. Go party. Now we them mix and master.
wasn't always this way. I was a young man with a lot to say, but nowadays I feel best on my own. Don't wanna pick up the phone, I just wanna be left up. Please don't talk to me, I don't wanna talk to you. You're not the kind of person I wanna know. Because I want the straightest line. Don't rock where you son. Out, that's where I go. That's all I know. What to do, 'cause I don't like you and I don't trust you, and I feel like I'm always to blame in this kind of situations where I'm the one that's outspoken, and don't tell me that I'm wrong. I know I'm the good one. Because I won't just straight and lie. Lost my way inside. Out, that's where I go. That's all I know. Okay, okay, okay.
I must admit I gotta gut up. Shawty with the grab it, let the go. Now I make them sick with every fit I wear my brother clothes. Play with this, we end it quick, I saw my brother's soul. Cross to my brother, then know you crossing me. They wishing for me wanna me. Look left for me and they all gon' see. I went hard for y'all to leave. Like I miss the old streets, yeah. Back when they didn't know me, yeah. I swear that it's so deep, yeah. Like I be the Kobe, yeah, yeah. Clutching up on the highway, riding down the strip trying to make a pick on a Friday. Always on my tip, wanna get at me sideways. On a trip, we gon' better high rate. I'm still with the but not the same homies. I done lost the chain and watch them change on me. I walked through the rain, they watched it rain on me. I took all the pain, they left the blame on me. I ain't want the fame, I swear the fame chose me. Tried to switch my lane, but it still came on me. Really hate this game, I use the same old cheat. I see baloney, still the same old me. They can't wait for me to break, they just wanna steal my way. Go to war up the score for the then they still hate. I do more for by the day. I'm gon' for my that laid away. In love with my I must admit I gotta cut up. Shawty with the grab it, let the go. Now I make them sick with every fit I wear my brother clothes. Play with this, we end it quick, I saw my brother's soul. Cross to my brother, then know you crossing me. They wishing for me wanna me. Look left for me and they all gon' see. I went hard for y'all to leave. Like I miss the old streets, yeah. Back when they didn't know me, yeah. I swear that it's so deep, yeah. Like I be the Kobe, yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Hey, yo, bad play.
Hey, I just went by the watch with a whole lot of diamonds to Shawty my time. Took a trip out to Cali to hang with the make a play and get off that. I say R.I.P. Kobe, so fly when I ball out, where I skydive. So much on me could've went by the Williams, the Rudies, a big Popeye. In a whole different bracket, this life is immaculate. If you hit me for you know that I'm taxing. Keep buying cause that's still in the package. If he say that he robbed me, he capping me. Really no throw sevens like Kaepernick. You not blind and you see that we have it. Known in my city, so no, I'm not average. Came a long way from in the cabin. Know that I in the that I rep. Went to Solomon, I out the 10 for 600 on all our net. Paid it full like Mitch. Really having it. Got out that started rapping, and 6 months later I'm rich. No, I'm with some elegance. I'm with it some with a post, so I hope that you hesitant. If they make them wish that they never, most of these just they be telling it. Man, I'm finna take over, I'm stamping it. How you this hit that selling ain't rip. Left your dog in that rain and ain't help with it. How is you solid, you ain't never dealt with it. You see me, I come different, I'm blessed with it. We ain't got the rollie, it go with my necklace. 30 for both, you could you mess with it. Can't do the show if it don't gotta check with it. These popo, I swear they irrelevant. Hating like I don't know, that's really jealous. Knowing they mad that they no longer next to me. Know that I in the that I rep. Went to Solomon, I out the 10 for 600 on all our net. Paid it full like Mitch. Really having it. Got out that started rapping, and 6 months later I'm rich.
I dropped the top on the 6th Street. Fly in my ops, she didn't envy me. Passing it off like CP3. Shawty, she calling me MVP. I be on time, it's something you ain't never seen before. They call me the Dama, really want my whole team to score. Yeah, too icy. Yeah, too clean. Yeah, my zone. Yeah, 2-3. Yeah, got shooters that hit from deep. Bust like Giannis. Yeah, too mean. Bright lights like we at the garden. On P, when you started. Whole team walk in, we the party. If I can't make the play, I'ma lob it. If you jump, that's right on your head. Had to put him to sleep, go to bed. I'm a star, drop 50 and left. From the logo, like I'm Steph. Put it up, knock him down every time. Going hard like my life on the line. Catch me on the course, I would've down. Never losing, I put it on mine. Had to get on. I've been laying low, it get real when it comes to the playoffs. You can fight with me, know it's a KO. And they hating, they know I'ma take off. I dropped the top on the 6th Street. Fly in my ops, she didn't envy me. Passing it off like CP3. Shawty, she calling me MVP. I be on time, it's something you ain't never seen before. They call me the Dama, really want my whole team to score. Yeah, too icy. Yeah, too clean. Yeah, my zone. Yeah, 2-3. Yeah, got shooters that hit from deep. Bust like Giannis.
4 rings.
Yeah, too mean.
If you're not first, you're in last. Champions don't come in second. I shoot my shot like I'm Stephen. Shout out Klay Thompson, my brethren. Took around the whole universe. You know the base what I'm reppin'. Come home and sell out the Oracle. They scream my name when I step in. Courtside next to E40. Me and him kinda like Ricky and Morty. 2 of the biggest and you can afford me. Being this rich is a blessing. Players think you getting swept. Not going 7. I'll be a warrior for life, but we still got love for Kevin. Yeah. Work smarter, don't work harder. I took a break, need a recharge. Don't fly commercial, I need shark. Need a Zendaya like Peter Parker. Yeah. This not, but I make it look easy. Told him let's run it, I keep it 100. This champion ring diamonds dancing like breezy. This not, but we make it look easy. Told him let's run it, I keep it 100. This champion ring diamonds dancing like breezy.
I dropped the top on the 6th Street. Fly in my ops, she didn't envy me. Passing it off like CP3. Shawty, she calling me MVP. I be on time, it's something you ain't never seen before. They call me the Dama, really want my whole team to score. Yeah, too icy. Yeah, too clean. Yeah, my zone. Yeah, 2-3. Yeah, got shooters that hit from deep. Bust like Giannis. Yeah, too mean.
I'm trying to get straight to the point and they crooked. They gave me the lane to the top and I took it. I'm going to the top. Yeah, I'm going to the top. Yeah, be focused on them. You barely got money, but you let her spend it. I'm already living it just the beginning.
whom I wanna be. And I apologize if this message gets you down. Then I CC'd every girl that I'd CC round town. And hate to see y'all frown, but I'd rather see her smiling. All around me true, but I'm no island, peninsula maybe. Makes no sense, I know crazy. Give up all this that's in my lap, no looking back. Spaceships don't come equipped with rear view mirrors. They dip as quick as they can. The atmosphere is now ripped. I'm so like I'm glad it's night. So the light from the sun would not burn me on my when I shoot the moon. High jump the broom like a preemie out the womb. My partner yelling too soon. Don't do it. Reconsider. Read some litter. Sure on the subject. You sure? You know we got your back like chiropractic. If that do you dirty, we'll in detergent. Now hurry. Go. I know you ain't a, but remember what I taught you. Keep your heart 3 stacks. Keep your heart. Hey, keep your heart 3 stacks. Keep your heart. Man, these girls are smart. 3 stacks. These girls are smart. Play your part. Play your part.
My to choose it, lover never. Drive a compressor, top notch, get the most, not the lesser. Trash like the $40 in the club. Up the game, it gets no love. She be cross country, giving all that she got. 1,000, I'm pulling billions off the lot. I smashed up the gray one, bought me a red. Every time we hit the parking lot, we turn head. Some wanna choose, but them is too scary. You chose me, you ain't a, you a.
Baby, you been rolling solo, time to get down with the team. The grass is greener on that other side. If you know what I mean, I show you. You've never seen the 7 wonders of the world. And I can make you the 8th if you wanna be my girl. I say my girl, I don't mean my woman, that ain't my style. Need a real street, walk a green mile. We piling up the paper on the dining room table, cause you able to realize I'm the truth and not a fable. We rockin' Russian Sable, keep that chiller on the rack. What I look like with some $1,000 for my back. I'm $1 million Mac, they need $1 billion. Put my in your life, watch your daddy get rich. Easy as ABC, simple as 1, 2, 3. Get down with UGK, CBU with B. Cause what's up with no, and what's up with no. Don't be a lame, you know the game and how it goes. We try to get chose.
Many decisions with precision. I pick or make my selection on who I choose to be with. Girl, don't touch. I know you want it to, but there's something I don't do. Tipping for life. That's like making it rain every month on schedule. Let me tell you, get your parasol umbrella, cause it's gonna get better. Prepare you for the sea support. She's supposed to spend it on that baby, but we see she don't.
As Paul McCartney, the lawyers couldn't stop.
Send her into outer space, I know he wish he could, cause he paying $20K a day, that is eating good. Like an infant, just getting drunk, cause you miscalculated the next.
From the giddy up, better choose the right one or pick the kiddies up.
Other fake, but I'ma let it go.
Shit, you ready, yo?
Quality moccasins we rock. Day I went shopping. Daxing when the tape dropping. It ain't hard to tell you they ain't popping. Overweight, weight watching. Put a play fake option. I'ma play the whole game like it ain't no rules. Wide awake. YSL boat shoes. It's a mystery, but ain't no clues. Ain't for free. That's why I charge whatever I so choose. Hey, I'm the only. Yo, I be master speaking. Left your eardrums bleeding, son. North Beach, Ohio, Cleveland. We always get even. Throw you in the till you quit breathing. When you quit dreaming, you gon' have to catch me in demons. I be moving like Shadow Stevens. Underground warlords, we battle demons. Say that your Adam's apple region. That's how I leave them. Monomer Reed got his fingerprint screen lock.
Nah, he made your ad, man.
I've seen a lot. Blind on frequent spots. The strip gets bled until the bleeding stops. My catalog
So you going?
now am travelers. I'm on the beach like Hasselhoff. Trying to mash the sauce. Sip in Manhattan loves. While I write my notes in the captain's log. Court side, court shit. I need my name up on the Forbes. Before it's just another on the Porta Porsches. Endorsements. You was on the strip and got for corner store trips. I need more trips. I'm talking quarter mils. Bags full of foreign bills. Shorty bumping Laura Hill. All my dogs sick, more than ill. These old heads like Patrick Peterson, they on the corner still.
I don't trust a soul, I don't trust nobody. Threw up by some, I don't trust my own body. You would take a shot and you took her to Chrome Palace. It only took me one car, got a just this, my boyfriend put me for a show. I'm rocking white and gold, it look like I got ties. Water coming in and out, it never was a drop. The opposition, that's tripling head. Pay attention, pay attention, pay attention, finna show you how to get it. First you make 100, then you stay down, stack your rest, I'll never spin me. Foggiatos, panorama, spoon spinning. Extra green up in my pocket, look like spinach. I put gold all in my mouth, I had a dentist. Go for 2 more, then I finish. I say, better late than never, better late than never. You're better late than never, better late than never. Better late than never, better late than never. You're better late than never, better late than never. Yeah, I call my blade. She ain't pop it out and left her at the lows. They won't get up out my way, I move. I don't trust a soul, I don't trust nobody. Threw up by some, I don't trust my own body. You would take a shot and you took her to Chrome Palace. It only took me one car, got a mad. This boyfriend put me for a show. I'm rocking white and gold, it look like I got ties. Water coming in and out, it never was a drop. The opposition, that's tripling head out.
Can you plug me in?
Tell me what I gotta do to make you feel okay. Tell me what I gotta do to make you wanna stay. Tell me what I gotta do so you don't feel away. I only came it up, I don't wanna lay. Please tell me that fee, cause I don't wanna pay. For sure, I can tell in the way that you're watching me that you probably got something to say. Okay, by the way, I gotta going away. It's 20 degrees in New York, I'm headed to LA. For sure. I'm 20 feet, I'm
must be fake. She tryna see who first. I ain't know this was a race. I ain't know you was the Jakes. Okay, just to keep it face to face. Okay, I hear when you get it talking about all the money that I made. Okay, you act like gon' be different if I go up and make a move. Okay, and I spent enough time in the dark, I ain't get that feeling I'ma lose. Okay, but your big moving loose. I don't know why you pull up with your friends, I don't know what's on the choose. She come on asking me why I keep calling her sister because her make me snooze. I wanna just like it was dinner, I promise I don't need a spoon. For sure, I'm off the. So you know what I wanna do. For sure. So tell me when you coming through. For sure.
I mean, I fuck with AI. What you talking about?
Make nobody stress me, I'm on the way right now. When I get him, not to flex, not to chew right now. I do my thing my way, I do hold my side. A million value tell you with the body, say no my thing. What's up? Show my support, I kid in a big power. Now wisdom they make you the gotta. Shonka. I'm a little.
Welcome, everyone. It's time for NBA action. Coming to you live on this Saturday night. So Indiana wins the tip. Doncic feeling it out. And Holmgren pulls it down. And Miller throws it down hard.
I tell you, see the burst of speed of Brandon Miller getting out in transition.
Jordan, the bounce pass. Fires from deep. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Here's Banchero. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot. And what a matchup we have here in the front court, Greg.
Yeah, each of these teams are anchored by their big men. I think it's going to be physical and highly intensified.
Team foul.
Michael Jordan on the wing. Doncic outside. Stolen by Wilson.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. Now here's Wilson. After Luka Doncic's miss. And the dunk by Holmgren.
Adding to their advantage, trying to find a way to blow this one open.
One of the things they're doing is identifying favorable matchups and then going at them.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Banchero. Jacks up a three. Holmgren can't hit. Indiana off to a slow start. It's a 5-point game. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. A three-pointer off the mark. It's hard to believe, but Luka Doncic is still in his mid-20s. Doris, does he even have a ceiling?
That is the question, Kevin, and I'm not sure he does, because in the first part of his career, he's been all NBA consistently, and we're talking first team multiple times. He's averaged over 30 in a season. I don't think there is a ceiling, Kevin. It does not happen too often, but boy, when Luka gets the opportunity to... throw it down, he relishes it.
First team foul.
Indiana on D. They trail by 3.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Well, just a little too physical out there right now. That's already his second foul.
Into the lineup for the Magic.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Rick Carlisle and I did speak a few minutes ago. We talked about the matchup problems that Chet Holmgren presents. He said defensively, Chet can warp the inside of the paint. And at the other end, he's going to drag his matchup out to the three-point line. That's what makes this 7-footer such a special player. Guys?
Thank you, David.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim rattler.
Just a remarkable gem. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now. And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Orlando leading. Beyond the arc. This one for 3. Shot's good by Wilson. Wilson's got 5 points so far.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. Indiana trails by 4. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Banchero.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
To the middle. Now here's Pierce. Here's Olajuwon. And then Olajuwon with the dunk.
If you give him an inch of space, he's going to make you pay.
It's stolen by Olajuwon. Iverson outside. Pass to Pierce. Here's Mourning. And the dunk by Mourning.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group. I'll tell you, he'll take that all day, every day. I'm sure he was shocked to find himself that wide open.
Iverson, no luck. Magic leading by 3. Miller inside. Pass to Song. And Devin Booker pulls it down. Here's Indiana now. To the inside. Mourning. And the dunk by Mourning.
Well, that possession to me highlights the importance of creating for your teammates.
Here's Wilson. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's on Alonzo Mourning. The Magic shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
Booker, right side. Pocket 6. Back to Iverson. Looks for Mourning. Gets it to him. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Mourning's got 6.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Out of bounds as Orlando keeps possession. Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. 30 seconds left to play in the first.
Indiana foul.
The Magic shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
3rd team foul. Shooting for Orlando, Dyson Daniels. At the line for 2.
The first one falls. And he can't hit the second. Tries again. Olajuwon grabs the miss. Indiana trailing here. Iverson outside. Pass to Olajuwon. Off target with the jump hook. And a high-scoring first quarter. Both teams really filling it up. Magic lead by 2. And the second quarter will get underway just at... Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And when you consider how the Magic are doing, what do you think?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
And why wouldn't they? You see their effectiveness in the open floor. Very difficult to slow down.
Out to the wing. Pass to Daniels. 3 on the clock. Puts up a 3. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2. And we see, as in baseball doors, the introduction of the pitch timer to increase the pace of play. Do you think the NBA is taking notice of that?
What I know, Kevin, unequivocally is the NBA is in a constant state of monitoring its product and how can it make it more fan-friendly. The only criticism to me that's redundant is the pace of reviews. And the league is trying to streamline that to the best of their ability.
Indiana trails by 5. Pass to Mourning. Iverson left side. Back to Mourning. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the fouls.
First personal. And the big fella Mourning using that massive size to draw contact inside.
And Orlando making a change here. That's also good. So he hits both free throws. Magic leading by 3. And there's the call on Rizachet. That's his first foul.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
And so here is Indiana. They'll be off to Brooklyn for a meeting with the Nets after this one. That will be a getaway game for them, a 1-game road trip. The shot by Pierce, no good. And Chet Holmgren's been a great player from day one, Doris. What do you like most about his game?
I don't know which aspect to pick. This guy is a great rim protector. He can shoot the basketball from three-point territory and with great range from 3. But maybe my favorite aspect is the competitive toughness he brings on a nightly basis.
Shoots the 3, and it's Orlando with the rebound.
And the way he was able to reach out towards that release had an impact.
Well, no question, he altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
It's Pierce on the wing. 3-pointer. Pierce with another miss.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up. Orlando shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
At the line for 2.
And he knocks down the first one. That one falls, so he hits both of them. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. In the corner, it's Robinson. Off target with his 3. Magic leading by 7. Out to Miller. Launches it. The shot misses.
And they had some boxed coverage that turned into no coverage.
Count that one.
Boy, it looked like the D was going to get to that shot, but what a job he did to change his release and get the lay-in.
Here's Wilson. 12 points for him. Pass to Holmgren. The putback. Clanks the putback jam. On offense, here are the Pacers. It's a 5-point game. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, thank you. Paolo Banchero is not skipping steps. Magic superstar says it's not anything in life, it's a process. Having that perspective just makes you want to work every day because this is the best league in the world. If you become impatient, you're going to drive yourself crazy. It's a cliche, Kevin, but you just keep pounding away. Back to you.
Well said, David. Dedication to the craft. EA, thanks. Jordan, right side. Wide open look here for Klingon. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Here's Wilson. Got it. Good job in the low post. Wilson's got the lead up to 10 now for the Magic.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Sarr's shot is off.
Well, the defense flat out awful right there, and he couldn't punish them for their mistake.
Over in the corner, Doncic. Shot on the way. It's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Miller. And Orlando making a change here. Tries a 3 off the inbound. Here's Klingon. A 3 ball. It's hauled in by LeBron. And it's Orlando's ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Back to Wilson. Make it 5 for 10 with him in that bucket.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
There's 3-pointers off the mark.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers. And I gotta say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still a magnificent move to the rim. Screen by James. The shot by Wilson, no good.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. Oh, gentlemen. My goodness, step back.
That was incredible. From deep 3-point land, the shot by Wilson, no good. And so it's Orlando holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Pass to Holmgren. Down low. Here's Miller. Another shot. Sarr. And Mourning sends it back.
And that is why shooters fear Mourning. He's got excellent instincts for coming up with the block.
Booker looking around. It's stolen by Banchero. Jumps up and finished off by Banchero.
Oh my goodness, he knew he was going to get hit, and Banchero scores it anyway. That's a tough drive.
From Rookie of the Year in 2023 to an All-Star Greg in 2024, Paolo Banchero.
And Kevin, that really says it all, doesn't it? Few players hit the ground running like Banchero has, becoming an elite competitor. People fear almost instantly.
That's a big-time finish for Chet Holmgren. Boy, you get him in the restricted area, look out.
Iverson outside. Back to Booker. From deep. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound.
Yeah, and you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
To the paint. And Sarr throws it down.
Defensive foul.
That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
Personal foul.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. Pass to Mourning. Outside Pierce. Kept alive. And Mourning throws it down.
And Mourning's just a beast on the glass, using that muscular frame to get into prime position there on the board.
The Pacers shooting their third free throw shot of the game. Orlando leading by 12 to the left side wing. Here's Banchero. Here's Holmgren. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
That's a savvy move right there. Chet Holmgren has been well coached, guys. Defender has no chance in that situation.
2 shots.
Holmgren hits them both.
Boy, a really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
Booker with no one around. Good. And it's Iverson who picks up the assist. Booker's got 5 now.
Devin Booker will flat put it to you on the three-point line. Don't give him any open shots.
And it's Allen Iverson with the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly struggling here with the foul. Still early, and just one more will put him over the limit.
Pass to Holmgren. 6 on the shot clock. It's deflected. There's the lob to the hoop.
And hard to decide which is better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Now Daniels off with the layup. And there's the call on Rizachet. That's foul number 2 for him.
2nd personal foul. 2nd team foul.
And so it's Indiana with it. They trail by 9 points. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, if you want to win, of course, playing both ends of the floor is essential. Former Defensive Player of the Year, Draymond Green, says, we've seen teams for years make the mistake of thinking they can put a great offense out there and win. You run up against a team that's just competent offensively, but they play defense, you're going to lose. Kevin?
Got the 1-2 punch as Draymond talks about. Man, that is something tough to get by. D.A., thanks.
Just another day at the office for Mr. Holmgren.
And so Doncic will bring it up for Indiana. 8-point game. Inside. And the rejection by Holmgren. Just 5 on the clock. Driving in to the left wing. And another shot. And he throws it down hard with one hand.
Impossible to stop the putback when he's got that kind of position.
Agreed, Greg. Let him get his hands on it inside and finish it off.
How about the activity level, the effort level? This team right now feeding off his energy.
Orlando leading by 5. Here's James. The shot's good on the assist by Daniel. And here's Indiana. They're on a 14-6 run. Doncic attacks. Count the basket and the foul. That one on Rizachet.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Orlando.
Their fast break plays have seemed unstoppable. They just keep finding ways to overrun the defense here in transition.
I think one of the things that also strikes me is their activity forcing turnovers, coming up with steals. It has really shaped the tenor of this game.
To the paint. He can't hit that time. Great D that time from James. Orlando leading. Pass to Daniel. And 1:01 left in the third quarter. And a wide open look for James. Drills it from outside. LeBron's got 5 points now in the quarter. Latrey. And he's good. On the 3 ball.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
To the middle. Pass to post. Yep, it counts.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Here's Doncic. Impressive work inside from Doncic.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
LeBron James on the wing. We've got 13 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Back to Daniels. Clock at 4.
And Kevin, he had a little opening to the bucket and took full advantage on that one.
Greg, he didn't waste any time making up his mind. That was going to be a flush all the way. And that's it for the third quarter. Both teams scoring well as we head to the fourth. Orlando out in front. They're up. And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. Indiana trails by 7. Iverson up top. Orlando grabs the miss. There's the lob to Banchero. And stolen by Booker. Allen Iverson on the wing. Kicks it out to Booker. And Miller with the block.
How about that clean rejection by Brandon Miller? Excellent timing.
And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Stolen by Wilson. Fires from way outside. It's hauled in by Allen Iverson. And so here is Indiana. They trail by 7. Warning up top. Kicks it out to Olajuwon. Shot clock at 6. Booker nails the 3. So confident.
Instinct, skill, the ability to be rise and fire ready. Devin Booker, yes, sir.
Here's the 3. Good on the 3-point shot. Wilson's got 19 points.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Goes up to the stripe. Booker, no good. Orlando leading by 7. And the foul on Paul Pierce. That's his first foul. The Magic making a switch here. And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. Send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Billy Donovan's huddle with his team. Now, he kept it simple in the huddle. He said, play smart. If we don't beat ourselves, we walk away with the win. Keep it simple, and we got this. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. And finished off by Banchero.
Boy, the ability to get off your feet in that quick a fashion. Paolo Banchero, tough to deal with.
And Robinson wide open. He shoots. And Indiana, another 3.
And that's just too much space to give a shooter like him. He works to get open, but the defenders have to work harder to nullify it.
Jordan. And it's Jordan with the jam.
Yeah, Booker keeping that defense off balance with his passing ability right there.
Banchero, that's good.
Well, I absolutely love the way this guy has controlled the pace tonight. They've been able to play the style they want.
Booker outside. Whoa! Booker playing big inside.
They found the touch from the field here in the second half. It was a struggle in that first.
Miller inside. And it's Miller with the jam.
I don't know what was better, the drive or the finish, but Brandon Miller, we will take both.
Right side, Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan.
And since halftime, this has become an intense ball game.
They are getting after it hard. It has become a real battle out there.
And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Miller inside. Here's Wilson. Bangs on the top. Wilson's got 22 points.
And so many teams now look to establish the perimeter to set up everything else.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight. Well, not exactly one of those big, burly power forwards, right? He depends on his leaping ability more than those guys, and it serves him just fine.
On the wing, Miller. And it's Orlando with another.
Now that's a bad shot until it goes through the net.
There's 1:47 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Doncic. And Holmgren pulls it down. Magic leading by 7. There's the lob to Banchero. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Well, if you're looking for an easy vertical threat at the cup, Paolo Banchero, get out of his way.
Doncic, no good. Miller, right side. Pass to Holmgren. Back to Miller. Can't hit that one. Jordan with some nice D. Three-pointer. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Miller with a long. Again, the Magic score.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on the road.
No one near Banchero as he lets it go. Scores the bucket. He's 7 for 11 and continues to look good.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
Will it go? And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.
All right, well, shit, that's it for me for tonight, bro. I'll holler at you.